Back to you. It's now 5:04. For the first time, an East Texas family is sharing their story this morning, turning their pain into passion after a violent storm struck 2 months ago.
8-year-old Dylan Creel and 3.5-year-old Jace Creel were killed when a tree fell onto the car they were in. KTK's Maya Owens shows us how their parents have made it their mission to protect other families.
When the storms came, the Creel family headed home to find shelter with 2 young boys sitting in the back seat.
Jace, I mean, he could just smile and brighten up everybody's day. He was so sweet and so just goofy. You couldn't be sad around him. You couldn't have a bad day because he just wouldn't let you.
And his brother Dylan.
He was such a great kid, and I look up to him. I want to be like my 8-year-old son and have the heart that he had and the love for God that he had. I mean, it was just like no other.
Now memories after the unthinkable happened.
I turned and looked, and out of the corner of my eye, I saw the tree falling.
Backed up, telling the boys it was going to be all right. Turned around looking at them. Next thing you know, I wake up in my wife's lap. There's a tree on the back of the car.
I knew instantly. There was no doubt in my mind.
It all happened in just a matter of split seconds.
He said, call 911. All I saw when I got out and turned around was my 3-year-old's little leg. I could see his leg and his shoes. There was nothing we could do. It was over.
We always said when we drove by that one day they're going to kill somebody. We didn't know it was going to be our kids.
The trees that line DeWitt Henson Road in Angelina County near Pollock have always been a concern for the Creels.
And everything you know is gone. It's over in a blink of an eye. And there's no one that should ever suffer this.
After the storm cleared, their boys were gone, but the deadly trees still stood.
When they removed the trees that were down, they left a few rotten trees still standing in the same spot. That's partly why we're starting this proposal.
The Dylan and Jace Creel Safe Tree Act, asking lawmakers to make a change, saying the hollow, rotten trees jeopardize public safety.
We could get a face-to-face with Governor Abbott. Governor Abbott also went through something like this and was paralyzed from the waist down because of a fallen tree.
Next thing I knew, I was down because this huge tree had fallen on me.
We would like to see a law enacted that removes these compromised trees from county roads, even farm market roads, or any road that poses a risk to passersby.
Trees like this one, empty, leaning, and dangerous.
High wind pushes them over. Like the one that took our children, it snapped right at the base of the tree. It didn't pull the root ball up or anything, it just snapped.
A cause from the heart.
It's not just something that we want to do, it's something that we have to do. It's something that we have to do to keep going together.
As a family, each one is fighting to save lives.
But you never think it's going to happen to one of your own. But it does. Everybody that it's ever happened to, that's their family member. It can happen, and it does happen. And it's avoidable.
To make sure nobody else feels this pain.
Our life is forever changed. And we just count on God to guide us and tell us what he wants us to do next, you know.
We don't know.
Because we don't know. You know, I just put everything in God's hands.
Their faith in the memory of Dylan and Jace carrying them day by day. A moment like this is why this family doesn't want anyone to struggle like they have.
I want to do something in the name of our boys to help other people and save them from having to go through what we're going through.
It doesn't really stick out in their mind until something like this happens. And once it does, then you start noticing them everywhere. And so it's just something that we feel needs to be done to make sure everybody can travel safe in Texas.
Traveling through the state, the Creel family wants to make a difference, one tree at a time, in memory of Dylan and Jace.
That was Maya Owens reporting. If you would like to help with the Creel's cause, they say the first step is signing a petition they created. You can sign up on our website, easttexasmatters.com. Look for our article with the link inside.
It is now 5:09.